it. And then if y'all didn't eat that, find something else to eat. No, eat that. Go one up now.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC South rivals. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coming up next.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scouts, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. We've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL. Yep. Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers who couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Taylor now up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback just throwing away from him? Or maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Throwing now, Richardson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yards.
Jaguars, they sorry today.
7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Ain't nobody no shut up. No, you need to stop getting a darn attitude about everything.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
You need to stop getting an attitude about stuff. Hey, any pushing on you? You need to stop getting a darn attitude about stuff. You're a man, please. Nobody don't need you alone. You go alone, my ass.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
I ain't even shut it on. Hell no.
Here's Parker Washington with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. National champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Lawrence now off the play action. He's going deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan James Jr., his intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he goes down a little short of the 40. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Travis Etienne on the drive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there.
Like you said,
That time, make cross.
here. Fix this down, fool.
Way there on
Fix
first
this all
down.
now.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like the other home run derby, but you know what Topps managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Ball coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go with Bigby. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Lawrence working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he'll move the chains on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Etienne takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
If he got one for me, you know, because he's definitely going to hear that. That's for that chop. That chop.
Came little and is right there, 2 points.
I don't feel like this in high school, too. I don't like it.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7.
And I told him that also coming to you ever since he started working, like I told him, I'm age. Because, you know, I pregnant at a young age, you have to work. So that can come from, you know what I'm saying, you stressing yourself out with work so that you don't have time to sleep. What's your body going to shut down and do every single month? Yeah. You need to find time to rest because if not, Every time you
All
get
set
a
for the
break,
kickoff. Little
try to
with
say
the
about
honors.
sleep. You're not going to be able to sit and watch a whole movie without going to sleep because your body's
Josh
so
Downs to return it.
You can't do that. You can't kill
Stopped on the
yourself.
return of the 27. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They're out, we're set, 1st and 10.
That's going to be him. I'm trying to tell him to ignore people.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The difference right now between that gain and a big hit on the pass, quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw that he was going to get hit if he handed it. He throws it himself. Positive gain.
Shotgun and handoff to Taylor. And he's going to manage a lone yard on the drive up the gut. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That's literally what he told me. He said,
It's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Maybe that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet,
said you're a
but if
great
you see a
kid,
big play
but
on the
you
ground
know
later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger hit in the future.
Richardson on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is,
told me to
Kate,
have
but
a
I
talk.
love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because
Good,
they're down
shit.
with the ball, but a 3rd down run from a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Pittman. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on the schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down.
Like he said he looked great. He was
2nd down. Third and short, and you're
But he
back
said,
even more aggressive in
I didn't do it. He said he don't really have problems with it. But he said, every time he goes to
Play action with Richardson. Gets out of trouble.
Right there.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's so much.
Give to Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body moves. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position to run them. It's spotted at the 11. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tired courage this time around.
I know I shouldn't have even did.
Okay, and the one something you got never used to have on with. That was
Drive
wrong.
starts out with a 1st and 10.
No, remember it used to be a something teacher back in the day, the one that's softball something run.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence.
Everybody
He'll
knew
take this one
that.
off to his running back complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusted running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he started to get to the lane before the throw. 3 yards there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jags need some big yards in a hurry. 3rd
They
and
can't
just
stand
to
to see
go.
one person have something and the rest of them can't have nothing different.
Right.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. complete. It's Ingram. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw, Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 3. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Another try following the sack. In the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. That intuition was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I'll be doing this game tomorrow. I'm on my birthday, man. I'm thinking you short and long food.
So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Gain now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play made by E.J. Speed. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Etienne again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Lawrence looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Now that is exactly how you drew it up at halftime defensively. Make a big play. On that money down, you got to cash in on 3rd down. So it's going to be huge in the second half. Make sure you get yourself off the field in short order, which they did. And now you give some momentum to your offense when they get the ball back.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st down throw here from Richardson. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Second and 3 now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and that'll bring up 4th and 3. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's taken in by Washington. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Lawrence on the play fake. ETN on the catch. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pittman's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. He finds Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Completed to his running back. Oh no, the ball is loose. Jags pick it up. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Damn, these Jaguars finna lose. Ain't this about 'em, bitch?
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They've got first down from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. An option give here to ETN. And that hit stuffs him in his tracks. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Counter give to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Now toss it to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by only 3. And on third down, the Colts going with a nickel here. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. It's such a confidence builder to a sideline. So an entire team, Kate, kicker in these big...
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. He's going to tuck it and run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road.
Damn.
And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.